Tackling inequities is a really big part of our focus, of our strategy. At Tommy's, it means finding the reasons why certain groups of people experience such worse outcomes and what we can do to help them receive the care they deserve to bridge that gap.
One of the things that stood out to me was the idea that Tommy's wants to be courageous in calling out inequity, standing up for marginalised groups, and that's not all that common, to be honest.
Tommy's is very clear that we are not there to stand in as a voice for groups that can absolutely speak for themselves, but we are there to cheer them along and to be there to support them where they need it.
Everyone deserves to have a good, positive experience in pregnancy and in birth, no matter what your journey looks like, no matter the outcome. You deserve to be treated well, you deserve to have good care.
One of the reasons that disparities exist is because the most marginalised voices are often silenced and they go unheard. So it's important that we identify who those marginalised groups are and elevate their voices.
I think collaboration is essential to the way Tommy's operates and how we reach that goal of equity. Working with the NHS is really important, but so is working with grassroots organisations, working with people who understand their own communities. So in order to achieve that goal of equity, going to the people who are being affected by poor outcomes in maternal care, in stillbirth rates, in pregnancy loss, and actually listening to them, seeing how we can support them as an organisation.
To be quite frank, black women, black midwives, black birth workers, black mothers, black birthing people, black families have been screaming about the black maternal mortality crisis for decades. Now we have the research to back up what we've been saying. I'm a black woman myself. I have my own experiences, and to hear women on the phone telling me that they've had similar experiences but they haven't had access to the support services that I've had, it's really something and it needs to change.
So Tommy's has a big role to play in tackling inequities. We're the largest pregnancy health charity in the UK. We have such a big opportunity here to do so much. There isn't a lot of research that's solely focused on the groups that are experiencing the worst outcomes and why that's the case. There is research to suggest that they do have worse outcomes, but not the step after that.
We need people that are representative of the entire population to be around a table where we ask them what are the problems, what are the issues, what are the complexities. So that's irrespective of their gender identity, their racial identity, their sexual orientation, their religious identity or practices. Everybody needs a seat at the table. And when we're planning care or planning services or planning research, those same people need to be involved. I want to make it clear that I don't want any babies to die. One of our slogans is that every baby that dies is one too many. I want there to be a level playing field. I want everybody to have equitable access to the support and services that they need. If Tommy's really wants things to change, Tommy's needs to keep being courageous, keep being bold, keep speaking up for marginalised groups, and keep pushing for change.